Hello, Leo. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agathon and my email is dunyasa@gmail.com, and this is the reading for you, Leo, for June 2023. It's an astrology reading and a tarot reading. Then I'll ask you to pick one or two, okay? So, regarding the astrology, Leo, on the 4th of June 2023, there's going to be a full moon at 13 degrees of Sagittarius, and it's going to happen for you in your 5th house. So it could be like the end or culmination, depends, okay, of something which is creative. And it might be, for instance, a difficult ending because it's going to square with Saturn on the 8th house. And I don't know, let's say that you have, like I do, a YouTube channel. I don't know, the YouTube might decide to terminate it. I think there's like a new rule that they're always making new rules that if a channel isn't active for like 2 years, they'll delete it, which is just insane. But hey, I don't know. So it could be something like that, like a partnership, a creative partnership, 8th house gets terminated. I would say because of money and debts. You could also be being how do you say, lied to for the reasons of that termination. You might even be quite mad about it, or something comes to a culmination. So after years and years and years of of working towards something, you just get into a very good type of partnership, okay? But it took a lot of obstacles until you got to that partnership. You know, I don't know, you sign you have a record deal, you sign with a book publishing house, but they'll try to make a lot of money from you, okay? So also be careful with that. If it's not that, it's like a love relationship that comes to an end because of some sort of obstacles and difficulty. Maybe there was cheating, okay? Maybe someone got ill, there's an illness, so it ends. Maybe, I'm not saying it's you, it could be, let's say that you are a woman and you get sick, and then your partner of many years ends things with you because of that. I really hope that that's not the case. I'm just giving you an example. Another way of reading it is that maybe you're kind of forced to divorce because of debts. There's debts from the other person. Or you find out that this person is some sort of an addict and has a lot of debt, and that person lied to you, and so you end this relationship. If it's not you, it's like your son or your daughter, the firstborn, because the house 5 is the house of children, also the firstborn. Something might be changing in his or her life. Maybe he accomplished something big, something that took tremendous effort, and after many, many years, he has some sort of certification or a very good win. Now, this could be the other way around. There's an ending in his life, a divorce, the end of a career, something like that. This so-called could also be an illness which is discovered in your son. Not that he has it, but maybe he carries it. And maybe it only will come to bloom 30, 40 years from now, but you find out about it and it's a great weight in all of you. Or there's like an illness and you have to go into debt in order to take care of, to deal with this illness. I really hope that's not the case, but it could be. Or he gets into a very good university and you have to go into that in order to, in order for him to go to college, to this school. Would also be that, there's many ways of reading this. I don't know if I said, you might be with someone and you decide to take it to the next level, but it might be difficult in terms of intimacy. For some reason it might be difficult, but you still decide to carry on with this relationship. Then the new moon on the 18th of June is going to be at 26 degrees of Gemini, Leo, and in your case, It's going to be on the 11th house, and it's going to square a Neptune on the 8th house. Neptune and Pisces on the 8th house. So a friend may come to you and try to like take money out of you. I don't know, maybe you got this big win. Maybe like your name is everywhere. Oh, she signed a big record deal. Oh my God, she's going to be the new Madonna or something like that. Or the new Bruce Springsteen, I have no idea. And then like a friend comes to you, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Please give me money. I'm sick, I'm ill, I need money. It could be something like that, you know. So like a friend tries to swindle you, not necessarily because everyone sees you, it could be that, but not necessarily because of that. Or you have a new friend, new friendships, and they try to swindle you, like they try to trick you and take money from you. Or someone tells you, I'm sick, a friend tells you, I'm very sick, can you please help me? And then you find out that this friend has a gambling problem or has an addiction problem, okay? And they're spending money on that. Now, if it's not that, it could be that you have a new objective in your life, a new goal, new long-term goal, because the 11th house is also the house of ambitions. But, you know, maybe you need money for it. Maybe you're trying to take out a loan and it's difficult. But there's like some sort of difficulty, or maybe it's not very clear to you, because it makes a square to Neptune. You can't really define that goal, but you have a new goal in your life. You want something new. Now this could also be the 11th house is the house of the money we earn with our career. Could be a bonus, but it's not going to be a very big bonus because it's squaring Neptune on the 8th house. So it's going to be like, yeah, okay, bonus. Maybe they lie to you. They tell you, oh my God, your bonus is going to be so big, and then it's not. Then it's like 100 euros or $100 or something like that. You were expecting like 2,000 euros, $2,000, 2,000 pounds, and it's not. So they lie to you. So yeah. It's an interesting type of month, let's call it. Now I'm gonna go to the tarot reading, Leo, and option 1 is I'm gonna use the El Tarot de los Cuentos de Hadas, the Lisa Hunt, the fairy tale tarot. Option 2 I'm gonna use, the mystical tarot by whom I don't know. There's none. Where's the name? Okay, the mystical tarot. So pick one or two. Have you picked? So if you picked option 1, the fairy tale tarot, I haven't seen the cards yet. I've laid them down, but I haven't seen them yet. So the first, I don't know, how many major arcana cards do you have? You have 1, 2, I think you just have 2 major arcana cards. No, you have 3 major arcana cards. Oh, whoa, oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. In 6 cards we have. So maybe half of you are going to have a very big transformation in June 2023. So the first card is the Magician. I think this is a Chinese fairy tale. I don't remember. I have the book somewhere. So this is like opening a box, but you know, you're feeling, let's say, magical, Leo. You're feeling that you can do magic, that you can manifest whatever you want. The Magician is connected with Mercury, and Mercury is connected with Gemini, and there's like a full moon at 26 degrees in Gemini. So yeah, you could literally manifest. Neptune also has to deal with manifestation. You could literally manifest something new, a wish, you know, something that you've always wanted. Okay, so there's like a new start in your life, and maybe you literally manifested this new start in your life. Now the second card is connected with money or work, and you have the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Well, the 8 of Pentacles, usually it's routine, it's doing the same thing, it's working 8 hours, so Money's gonna come from work, from your routine. You know, you're working, working, working. Maybe at the same time that you're working, you also can manifest a new beginning in your life, some sort of transformation in your career. But you know, it seems that you're still working, okay? But there's a routine, okay? Your money comes from work, like a regular job. I don't know what the fairy tale here it is, but it's like a small man, and he's throwing, I don't know what he's throwing. He's throwing something at the big man here. And they're sleeping below a tree. So I don't know exactly what this fairy tale is, but it's really interesting because they're not working, they're resting. Maybe that's it. Maybe finally you can rest after so much work, you know. But you have to be careful where you go to sleep, you know. Then the third card is connected with family, and you have, what do you have? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you have 3 major arcana cards and 1 ace. I don't know if there's more. So the third card is, like I said, family. So a brand new beginning in your family. Why is there a brand new beginning in your family? Oh, it could also be the birth of a child, because the 5th, some of you're gonna have your first kid. And it's a very difficult birth. I forgot that. There's like another possibility. It's a very difficult birth. And your kid almost died. I really hope that's not the case, but there's like very difficult. And there's literally a new birth. And maybe he or she came too fast, but it was difficult at the same time. So there's something new. Now, there could be something new in your family. A new child, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, or something new that a member of your family is starting, because it's the Ace of Pentacles. So a new business a family member is starting, a new transition, a new training, schooling. That could be husband, wife, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, father, mother. I don't know. It's someone young also, something new. A new business, like I said, a new job, a new work also. So it could be that. Now the 4th card is connected with friends, and you have the King of Wands. Oh, and this is the, I think it's the Aladdin story, where he just rubs the lamp, and then there's a genie that comes out and asks him what he wants. Yeah, and this actually makes sense, because you have a new moon in Gemini on the 18th of June, and it's in the 11th house, and it's makes a square with Neptune, and this kind of makes sense. Yeah, because I told you have to be careful with friends. They might try to, like, either they try to take advantage of you, or they actually try to help you, but it's not helping. They pretend to help you, but it's not helping. The Aladdin story, I mean, anything connected with genies, it's not good. So you have to be careful in what you ask, because they can be very literal. You have like a very limited set of wishes, and you have to be careful on what you wish for. Have to be careful with that. So you might be the witness of something. A friend of yours is like, he or she could be the embodiment of that. Like, be careful what you wish for, because finally your friend might get that wish, and you see it's gonna go wrong. Maybe the wish of that friend is, oh my God, I really like that guy. Your friend liked that guy for like 20 years, and finally your friend gets to marry that guy, and then sees that, oh my God, I hate this, you know, something like that. Or I really wish I had that job, and then your friend gets that job and it's awful. Or it could be that your friend helps you, supposedly, or tries to help you, but it doesn't end well. So kind of gives you your wish, or either pretends to give you a wish, it gives you something else, deceives you, you know, or it's trying to help you, but it doesn't work. So you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful with the genie and the lamp. And there's like the first card. There's a boy opening up a box. This kind of reminds me of the Pandora's box. I don't know. If someone is telling you, I'm going to give you your wish, I'm going to make your wishes come true, be careful. Be careful. It could be true to a point, but not totally. Okay? Now the fifth card is connected with love, and you have the star. Oh, major arcana card. Oh, this is good. Yeah, going back to the friend could be overly confident about something, and then he might be wrong. Okay, have to be careful with that. So the star in terms of love, if you have someone, if you're like single, you might encounter someone, and this is like, again, your wish that comes true. I don't know, maybe a friend of yours is saying, look, I met the man of your dreams, or the woman of your dreams. I've met that person. I'm going to introduce you to that person. Could be something like that even. But either way, in terms of love, things seem to be good. Or you might meet a foreigner, you know, because the star is connected with foreign lands. Or you might travel, and during the travel you meet the man or the woman of your dreams. Or let's say you are with someone and there was trouble. It doesn't matter because things, you know, get to be resolved. If it's not that, if something bad happened, like if there's some sort of infidelity, for instance, I don't know if I mentioned that, it may be a love relationship ends because of infidelity. The person with whom your partner was unfaithful with was a very beautiful person, and could be even be a foreign person, or during a trip abroad. Or this is your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, and they get their wish. And you are the witness of that. They get their wish. And they're very happy for that. What is their wish? I don't know. Their wish could be something like they love birds. And they've been working on a book about birds for the last 10 years. And they get to publish that book. I don't know. I'm just giving you all sorts of possibilities. Now, the advice, you have the sun. Just follow your joy and your contentment. That's the advice for you, Leo, for the month of June 2023. Follow that which makes you happy and, and joyful. That would be... And make everything in the light. Don't hide anything. Everything needs to be in the light, okay? Now, if you picked option number two, I'm going to use the Mystical Tarot, and I'm going to see the cards now, because I haven't seen them yet. Let's see how many Major Arcana cards. Oh, you have the Magician too. You have two Major Arcana cards. And the first option had 3. Also, you have the King of Wands. That also came out on the first option. You have 2 kings. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I've done this reading in Portuguese. And in English, this reading seems to be a little bit better. So the Portuguese Leos, the Brazilian Leos, not so good. But anyone who's speaking English and seeing this reading, if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this seems to be better. Now, the first card represents you, Leo, and this is the King of Pentacles. So, sitting pretty with the money. You have money. Either money is coming in, or you have like great financial stability. Okay, it kind of took a lot of effort, but you have financial stability. Maybe you got some sort of promotion. Okay, if it's not you, sometimes it represents people around you. So this could be even your husband, and your husband got promoted, got a big bonus, something happened, and this is going to affect you also in a very positive level. But you are grounded, you are down to earth, you have money, you have security, you are good, okay? This card also represents someone late 30s after the age of 40, a guy from a earth sign, Taurus. Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, there's like a stellium in Taurus in your career house. So, I don't know, money from career, could be that. Or feeling grounded, you know. So this, if you're a woman, this could even be your spouse. Now the second card, it's a really interesting card. I kind of like this card sometimes when it shows up in a certain way. And it's talking about money or work. Money or work. And it's the Seven of Swords. Now this usually, it's not a very good card. It speaks of lying and deceiving and cheating and stealing. However, also speaks of keeping secrets. You're keeping a secret either regarding your money or your work. I think I know what it is. I think you're coming into a lot of money. That's what option 2. Option 1, I don't know, maybe. But option 2 seems to have like, there's money coming in. Now you won the lottery, there's like a very big, could also be another thing. Now it could be winning at the game like a lottery or something. Could be career, because it's the 10th house and there's Uranus there, Jupiter also in the 10th house. So money from career, or an heritage because you have Saturn and Neptune in your 8th house. So someone old died, someone who could have been very wealthy, Neptune, immense wealth, and they left you a lot of money. And this is why you're keeping a secret. This is why you're hiding it. You're not telling anyone, and that's good. Be quiet. Be very, very quiet. Sorry, I had to drink a little bit of water. So you're not talking about how much money you're making. Maybe you received, I don't know, I'm just giving you a number. 2,000 euros a month in your work. And then after years, you've been promoted. Now you get like 20,000 euros a month. I have no idea. Or dollars in your new position. So you're keeping that hidden from others, not from your spouse. Or your spouse is the one who gets that amount of money and you're not telling anyone. Or you won the lottery, not telling anyone. Or an elderly relative, not even a relative, it could have been like a friend. A friend left you a lot of money. And you're hiding that. Because it was a lot of money. It might be a lot of money. You can tell me. I swear, tell no one. Tell me in the comments if this happened. Then, the third card is connected with family. And you have the Magician. I don't know, someone manifested something. No, either you manifested something and your family sees you as someone who is a great manifester, who really knows how to do the law of attraction, the law of assumption, all of those laws, I don't know. And you're really good at this, and they saw it. They saw it. Your family saw it. Your family saw how much of a master you are at manifesting. Or someone in your family is like this. So it could be your spouse, it could be even one of your kids. One of your children decide, you know what, maybe there's some sort of problems in terms of, maybe a debt needed to be paid off, you know, and you're stressing out. You and your spouse, your family, and maybe one of your kids was like, you know what, mom, dad, I'm like sick of this. I'm going to manifest the debt being paid in full. And you're like, laughed at, yeah, little Johnny, yeah, go right ahead. And it did, it happened, and there's like suddenly out of the blue, there's like an inheritance or a promotion or something like that. Could be that. Interesting. The Magician came out in the first option 2, in it the first, the first card, which represents the person. Or someone around the person, sometimes it's like that. So it's interesting. I like to see in different decks the same cards because it means the energy is very similar. Now, therefore it comes out repeated, okay? So it's not the same deck, and I'm not shuffling in a way that the cards came out the same. It's different decks, and it's still the same cards. I like that very much. So friends for you, it's the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Cups is water. Interesting. And I spoke of a friend you know, the new moon, there's something with friends. The new moon happens on the 11th house, therefore the friendship house, but makes a square with Neptune in the 8th house, which is in Pisces. Now, Cups is connected with the element of water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So again, friends, and this card came out in the position of friends. So your friends seeing that you're very happy, your family is very happy, all of you are very happy. Okay? There's great emotional well-being. Even though there's like stuff happening, there's great emotional well-being. You're very happy. You know, everyone is very happy. Or a friend wants to make you happy. A friend wants to make you like this. So they help you out. Maybe they help you out in a way that's not necessarily negative, but in a way that you don't even imagine a friend helped you. What else? Or maybe you're just a witness of this happening to a friend. You are merely a witness that a friend's life is going very well and they're very happy, okay? A very happy family. Now, the 5th card is connected with love, and you have another major arcana card. You have the Hierophant or the Pope. So some of you might get married. I don't know if this makes it. By the way, this card is connected with the sign of Taurus, and Taurus is in your 10th house. So career, also the change of social status. So when you get from being divorced, for instance, divorced or single, to marry, when you become a married person, there's a change of status. You don't say, oh, he or she is married. So that makes sense. And the Pope here showed up. So maybe some of you got married or will be getting married in June 2023. Maybe there's marriage here. Maybe you've been with the same person for a very long time. You decide, you know, it's time. We gotta make this official, and you decide to get married. And you have a big party with your friends, and your friends see that you're very happy. Yeah, like it's a conservative marriage, long-standing, traditional, and happy, I would say. Also, if you marry, it's because of money. No one is a gold digger. It's in terms of like, it makes paperwork more easy. If you got some sort of inheritance, it's better to get married, because in terms of paperwork, things get easier, if this makes any type of sense. Now, finally, the advice for you, Leo. You have the Queen of Wands, which also came out in the first option, the first card. So the advice is like, be joyful, be merry, be charismatic, go after the things that you want. Be a leader, don't be afraid to be a leader. Don't be afraid to tell things as you see them, but don't blow up, okay? Don't try to be as, try to control your anger, okay? That's it. This is reading that I have for you, and I really do hope you have a great month. Bye-bye.